Yeah, hello guys, you're welcome to my channel. In today's video I want to show you guys how to make garden egg sauce. But before we get started, I want you to, first of all, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do that right away. Now, to make this garden egg sauce, these are the things you're gonna need. We're making use of garden eggs, and you can also use the eggplant, which is the purple one, so it does not matter, you can use the purple one. Then we're going to make use of pepper. Now the combination of this pepper are tomatoes, pepper and onions. So I grinded them together, then boiled it to dry the excess water. Or if you don't want to boil it, you can as well, after grinding it, the next thing you're going to do is strain it. You can just strain it. But I boiled this. So the next thing we're going to need is some meat, and we're going to need fish and cow skin. We're going to make use of palm oil. You can as well use vegetable oil, doesn't matter. Then we're going to need salt and stock cubes. We're going to make use of just a little bit of onions. Then we're going to need some crayfish as well, and we're going to make use of locust beans, but this is optional if you don't want it. So now let's get started, guys. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to boil some water. Now after that, we're going to boil the garden egg for about a minute. That's after washing the garden. You wash the garden egg, then boil it for a minute. Cover the pot. Now it's about a minute now, and our garden egg has boiled. So what I'm gonna do now is to bring it out and then cut it into pieces. But if you don't want to cut it into pieces, you can as well blend it. So that's what I'm going to do now. Just as I said, if you don't want to blend it, you can cut it, and if you don't want to cut it, you can blend it. So now the next thing to do is set your fry pan on your burner. Then add your palm oil. Now you leave it for about 30 seconds. Now the oil is hot, so the next thing is to pour the onions and allow it to fry for just a few seconds. So after that, we're going to add our pepper. And allow it to fry for a few seconds as well. So after that, I'm going to add the locust beans. Here is my locust beans, and it's washed. You stir it together as it's frying. Allow this to fry for about a minute. As it's frying, just keep stirring. Now the next thing we're going to add now is the stock cubes. So you add your stock cubes. And stir. Now the next thing we're going to do after that is to add our meat, fish and the cow skin. So you stir this together. So you leave this to fry for about a minute. Now this has been frying for about a minute now. So the next thing I'm going to do is to add our garden egg. Wow, the aroma is coming out already. Then you stir this together. So the next thing is to taste it to see if it still needs some salt, because we've not added salt at all. Okay, no need of salt, the taste is okay. So the last thing you're gonna put is the crayfish. The crayfish should be the last thing you're going to add, because you wouldn't want the crayfish to overdone. So you stir this together. After that, then you leave it on a very low heat to steam for about a minute. After that, our garden egg sauce is ready.
To love you, but a dancer stole my heart. I should have known he was a burglar from the start, 'cause all along he had that dancing walk, the kind that only devils have and sinners stalk. I want to tell you, but a writer took my words. I should have known with him my voice would not be heard, 'cause all along he tried to start a war, the kind that only writers start and fools fall for. I want to kiss you, but a singer took my lips. He had magic at his icy fingertips. I should have known he'd take a piece of me